All right, here we go. We're going to be doing a full body superset style workout. So what a superset means is that we are going to go full out for 2 minutes. We're going to do workouts back to back, or do the moves back to back, right? And then we are going to take a 30-second break. All right, it's a little bit different than what we've done before, where we've been doing like 50 seconds on, 10 seconds, and then 10 seconds of rest, right? We're going to go hard for 2 minutes, and we're going to be working the same muscle group for those 2 full minutes, and then we're going to give ourselves a slightly longer break because we are going to be doing a more strenuous and extended period of work. Hello, Jeannie, how are you? It's so good to see you on here. I miss seeing you as often as we used to. Life gets crazy, right? All right, so we're going to get started. Let me tell you what you're going to need, all right? I have 2 sets of weights. I have a heavier set and a lighter set. I recommend you having both because when we get like into the bicep curls, you're probably going to want something a little bit lighter for the second half of that superset. The supersets are going to be like a heavier one, and then the second move is going to be lighter and faster. All right, so we're going to pair a heavier lifting move with a lighter move. So I have a heavier set, a lighter set. I also have my stepper over here. I'm going to be using that for step-ups and for dips and a couple of other things. So if you've got something that you can use for that, it could be a couch that you could use for dips. It could be a literal stair that you can use for step-ups. Maybe you've got a small chair or a bench that you want to use. Anything like that, go grab it right now before we actually get started. Quick Zaya show and tell for the last day of the Fall Fitness Challenge. Today I am repping the black grid bra, which I absolutely love, and my husband calls it the boob prison because of the grid up here. It's super cute. I don't know that I would use this for a really high intensity workout that I'm about to, like the one we're about to do, without my weight vest. All right, with the weight vest, it kind of keeps everyone in control up here, but it's not quite as supportive. If I were going to be doing this, I wouldn't go running in this one, although it is super cute. A lot of people I hear use this as a bathing suit top also. And down here, I have light and tight leggings like I had the last time, although these are capri length, and these are the Cobra. They have like a little bit of a shimmery metallic look to them, and again, nice and compressive. Holds me all day. I really like these for working out. They just feel like I'm in control and ready to do my thing. So I am going to hide the boob prison here under my weight vest so that I can work myself to my full potential here. All right, I'm strapped in, I'm ready. We are gonna get this thing started. If you have your fitness tracker, go ahead and get it going, because we all know that if you don't start the tracker, it doesn't count, right? Your workout didn't exist if your watch doesn't track it properly. All right, I'm gonna do that, and we are gonna get right into our warm up. I need to pin down the straps on this thing. They're like tickling my arms. All right, here we go. We are going to jump right in here with some butt kicks, all right? So normally I like to start with high knees. I thought I'd change things up a little bit. Instead of driving those knees forward, we're going to be driving our heels backward and attempting to kick your own booty, all right? Get those legs moving, pick up some speed. We're trying to get our blood pumping here, get the heart moving, get the blood flowing to our extremities, getting our brains engaged and our bodies ready for this here workout. All right, I hope everybody's had a fabulous weekend. I know that I have. Oh no, my watch has low battery. Hopefully it's not going to stop mid-workout here. All right, good. Give me 5 more seconds on this one. Our warm-up is going to be 50-10. All right, here we go. 3, 2, and 1. All right, give me a 10-second rest. We're going to go into a squat, followed by a lunge, then a squat and a lunge to the other side. Here we go. Ready? And squat it down, lunge it back. Nice and light, no weights involved here. Remember, when we squat, we stick that booty out. We let our knees go forwards over the top of our toes, but try not to cross over your toes too far so that we don't overstrain that knee. Good. Squat and lunge. Pick up a little speed if you can. Feel that burn, get the burn out of the way now so that you can really work it out here in just a sec. Give me 10 more seconds of this one, guys. 10 more seconds. Then we're going to do a little bit of inchworm action. All right. 3, 2, and 1. All right, here we go. Step back to the end of your mat for me. We're gonna inchworm our way out, worm our way back in. We're gonna worm up our hamstrings here. Ooh, yes. I did a lot of walking yesterday, like 7 miles worth, that up and down stairs, and wearing heels nonetheless. And my legs are feeling it today. This feels good. All right, so notice on the last one there, I added a push-up in. Feel free to do that if you'd like or not. I like doing a few push-ups at the beginning here to help get my body warmed up and get my arms even more warmed up here. Good. Keep it going. 10 more seconds. Excellent work, guys. Good. Almost through this warm-up. Give me one more here. All right. Beautiful. All right, we're going to do a little bit more arm action. I'm going to grab my lightweight plates here. I meant to have these out, and I didn't. Sorry. All right, so do this without weight. If you don't have one, that's totally fine. I just like doing it with. So you're going to take your hands. We're going to warm up our shoulders here. Raise them straight in front of you. Bring them down. Bring them to the side. Raise them laterally. Bring them down. Good. Forwards. Get these shoulders going. Out. Good. I'm going to go ahead and add weights to this. These are just 2.5-pound weight plates. Taking this nice and easy. This is just a warm-up, all right? This is not a heavy shoulder move. This is just to get things going. Now I'm going to pick up some speed. All right? Forwards to parallel. Out to parallel on the sides. Good. Get into those shoulders. What do we have for time here? Good. We got 10 more seconds. Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, one more warm-up move here, and then we will get into the work. All right, we're just going to do some jumping jacks to finish us off. Here we go. 3, 2, and 1. Here we are. 1. Give me some jumping jacks. All right. Check your body position. Remember, if jumping is something that doesn't work for you, we can modify, right? Step it out. Step it out. Keep the body moving. Do what you can. Range of motion an issue for those shoulders. Go as high as you can. All right, if you can't get through that whole move, it's okay. Do what works for you. This is your workout. I'm leading you through it, but this is not my workout. This is yours. You do you. All right, here we go. Pushing through. 10 seconds left. I promise I have a timer going for the rest of it. The timer's just set for 2 minutes and then 30 seconds of rest, which doesn't work for our warm-up. Here we go. 3, 2, and 1. All right. Grab a quick sip of water. Get those weights ready. Because here we go. All right. I'm going to show you your first move, and then we're going to get going. All right? Your first move here is going to be a lunge with a bicep curl and a knee drive. All right? So it's going to look like this. You're going to lunge back and down. And then when you press up out of this back leg here, you're going to press forward and curl at the same time. Try that for me for a sec. Try that. Just get that move under your body, under your fingers. So that's what I say to my students when we're practicing instruments. Not under your fingers, under your body, under your feet, whatever we're going to try and say. Feel what that's going to feel like. When you drive forward to catch that balance, you really got to engage the butt muscles, the hamstrings, the quads, and the abs, right? Get all of that turned on, and it will help you to get your balance once you get up to the top. So we're going to do that with our right leg. That's move number 1. Right leg, right arm. And then move number 2, right leg is the one doing the moving. All right, left leg is stationary, right leg is moving, right arm has the weight. Move number 2, you're going to do a lunge with a little jump. Then we're going to come in and do a jack and not trip on our mats like I just did. Lunge, hop, jack, lunge, hop, jack. Now, if the jumping part's not working for you, again, here's a quick mod. You're going to lunge, pulse, step together, step out, step out. Lunge, pulse, step out, step out. All right, make sure you move that weight out of your way before you do this one. Here we go. Are you ready? That's moves number 1 and 2. It's also moves number 3 and 4 because then we're going to do it on the opposite side. You'll get a 30-second rest in between your moves. Yeah. Let's get this timer on. All right, here we go. You've got 30 seconds until this starts, because I started it with our 30-second rest there. I'm gonna see if I can get this so I can actually see what the timer says. There we go, I can see it that way. All right, weights ready? Grab one last swig, and here we go. Here we go, pick up that weight. 6, 5, 4, we got 1 full minute of this, going into 1 full minute of those lunge hops. Here we go. Lunge, ready? Drive it up and hold for a sec. Lunge, drive it up and hold. Find something in front of you to stare at that is stationary. That will help with balance. Remember to squeeze those glutes. Let me turn to the side so you can see what I'm doing from this angle. All right, lunge it down, bring it up. I've got this arm like floating out to the side here. That's the best way for me to find my balance. You can put it on your hip over here. You can put it up here behind your ear if that works for you. Honestly, I just kind of like it floating out here to the side. It helps me to balance much better that way. Good, I'm gonna turn back this way for you. 15 more seconds of this move. Good. Keep those legs at a 90, keep that chest tall and proud. Don't let your body lean forward like this. Keep those shoulder blades back and together. There we go. All right, there's 1 minute. Set that weight off to the side so that you're not gonna run into it. Here we go. Into that lunge, hop, jack. Lunge, hop, jack. Make sure when you jump into this lunge that your foot is coming straight back and not, let me turn so you can see what I'm doing, not going here into like a balance beam format. Separate them out. That's gonna help your balance. Ready? Keep going with me. Lunge, hop, do the jack, lunge, hop. Good. Your left quad should be burning like en fuego. Let's go. 10 seconds. Really contract all those muscles. Keep everyone nice and still. Good. So we're not wobbling. We're controlling that jack. Got it. You made it through the first 2 minutes. Let's go. All right. You know what's up next. Same thing. Flip this side. So we're going to be lifting with our left arm. Right leg is going to be forward and stationary. Now is the time to get your breath under control. Grab that drink of water if you need it. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Here we go. Lunge and knee drive. Lunge, control, squeeze the abs, squeeze the stationary leg. Keep it in control here. Good. I feel much more wobbly on this side than the other. So it's taking extra concentration here to try and keep my body moving with the proper form. Form over speed here, guys. Form over speed. Good. Keep it up. Almost there. 20 seconds left on this move, and then we're into those hops. Good, good. You got this, you got this. Press through that heel. Feel the work through those hamstrings and glutes. Quads on the way down. This is such a powerhouse move. Good, all right, there's our time. Let's switch it to those hops. Here we go, ready? Lunge, hop, lunge, hop. Remember, you can always step it out, lunge, pulse, right, step, step. If the jumping is not gonna work for you, lunge, hop it. Good. Keep that chest tall. Don't let it fall forwards. Oh my goodness, my right quad is feeling this. I'm gonna pause, quick breath. Pause when you need to, take that personal time out, right? Here we go. Hop it. Good. Lunge. Hop. Good. Almost there. Oh, I forgot my hop. Try that again. last one. Hop, and there it is. 30-second break. Let's catch the breath. All right, our next move, we're gonna be doing some squat walks. You're gonna take a weight. You're gonna suspend it between two hands, underneath your chin. You're gonna start on one end of your mat or the room. I'm using my mat because that's all the space I got on film. You're gonna squat down. You're gonna step, step, stay low the entire time. Then we're gonna walk it back, all right? There's your squat walk. Let's go. Ready? And walk it out, walk it out. Oh yeah. Back the other direction, here it goes. Good. All right. Keep it low, keep it low. Now, alternatives here, of course, you can take away the weights to make this a little bit easier. Take a pause when you need to. Stretch out those buns. All right. If you wanted to make this harder, if you need a more challenging modification, add a resistance band to your knees, just above your knees, I mean to say, and that will greatly increase the strain on those hip flexors. Make sure those knees are going right over your toes. Oh my, just lost my timer. Come back. Keep going, keep going. 3, 2, and 1. Set that bad boy down. Bust out that step. We're gonna get some step ups in here. All right, here we go, here we go. All right, now if we're doing this without a weight, you best be picking up some speed, all right? Step it up, switch, step it up, switch. You can always add a weight to this, right? Good, you also don't have to do that knee drive that I'm adding in here. Just step it up. I'm adding a knee drive just cause. Works the balance just a little bit more to have that extra motion. Also gets a little bit of ab work in there. Standing leg, whatever leg is static, needs to have those buns turned on, hamstrings on, abs are on, all things, all the time. Awesome work. 5, 4, 3, 2, and time. 30 seconds. Let's put this down. Now I'm going to use this still. You don't need to use a step for this one if you don't want to. I am going to. We're going to work the booty a little bit more with some bridges. Now I'm going to show you several ways to do this. I'm going to get a weight handy. You should as well. Take a deep breath for me. Hold it and release. In and release. Control that breathing. Here we go. Ready? Get your feet wherever they're going to be, whether they're on the floor, whether they're elevated like this. And I want you to use your butt muscles to pull your body up off the ground. Make sure that you are using your booty, your hamstrings, your abs. That is going to take the weight off of your lower back when you do this move. Keeping your hands down on the floor if you're new to this move. If you are not, make it more challenging by either putting your hands up like this, keeping the elbows on the ground, or sticking your hands straight up in the air, pausing at the top for a second, or even better, add a weight, hold it at the top. Good. Hold it, squeeze the buns, pinch the penny between the cheeks. Yes, yes, keep it up. Almost there. 2, 1, and done. Oh, almost not done. That's okay. We're going to keep going. Ready? Here we go. Next move, you're going to stay right here. Only now, we're going to come to the top. You're going to pulse. 2, 3. Bring it down. Tap it on the ground. Bring it right back up. Pulse it. 2, 3. I'm going to put my arms up in the air. Tap it. Don't stay down there on the ground. Keep those booty muscles working. You should feel this all through your hamstrings. Now, if you're on the ground here, the further away from your body your legs are, it will change the difficulty level of this move. Try shifting your feet further away from your body and see how that does for you. Pulse. 2, 3. Oh my goodness. If you're doing this properly, those glutes and hamstrings should be on fire. Make sure those knees are right out over the toes as far as direction goes, right? They shouldn't be falling outwards or folding inwards. If you wanted to take this one up a notch, go ahead and again, add that resistance band in on your thighs, just above your knees. All right, we have 30 seconds to get this guy out of the way because we're gonna be doing some rows next. Whoop. All right, get that weight handy. We're gonna do a row into a shoulder press. So you're gonna do a split stance, right? So we're gonna split our legs here. We're gonna row 1, 2, and then on the third one, you're gonna bring it up and press. All right, here we go, ready? Bring it up for 1, 2, and third, we're gonna bring it up and press it up overhead. If you wanna do this next to a wall to aid you in balance, I do not blame you. You can also just bring that toe in and not come off of that foot or off of the floor with that other leg. Totally fine. If you don't have something handy and you don't want to stop, I get it. All right? Squeeze that shoulder blade in, right? Make sure that work is going into the back, whoop, the center of your back, and not being transferred completely through the triceps. All right? This is supposed to work the center of your back between those shoulder blades. Here we go, 14, 13, keep it up, press it up overhead, straight overhead. Make sure that weight and your arm are in a straight line above your head there. And that was that. There's our minute marker. Come down to the mat with me. Here we go. We're gonna do some mat jumps. Make sure your wrists are directly under your shoulders. We're gonna keep these shoulders going here, and we're gonna hop from one side of the mat to the other. Alternative, step, 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 step. If you can, join me in some jumps. Make sure that you're using those abs to pull your body up. Oh, my shoe's coming in tight and falling off my foot. All right, bounce, light tap sounds on the floor. Get yourself up, go, go. 20 seconds left. I'm gonna try to do this without my shoe falling off because that lace just came untied. It's very loose. Oh my goodness. 14, 13, go, go, go. 10 seconds left. Then you get a quick break. Good. You should be feeling this in the shoulders. Oh my goodness. I'm gonna stop here. You got one more second left. Good. We're on our 30-second break. I'm gonna tie my shoe in this here 30-second break. And then we're gonna hit the other side. All right, you should be breathing nice and hard now. If you're not, I challenge you to take it up a notch. All right, 12 seconds. We have the other arm. All right, same move we just did. Row, row, press it up. Here we go. 3, 2, and 1. All right, row. I'm looking down at the floor in front of me, and now I'm pressing it up overhead and hoping that I don't hit my leg. 2, squeezing those shoulders together, squeezing the abs and the glutes to keep my balance up here, just like in the move earlier in this workout. We're doing quite a bit of work on one leg today. That's intentional. Balance is so critical. Doing work on one leg, in addition to working on your balance, because it's working on balance, it's forcing more muscles to engage, forcing your core to work a little bit harder, and that's the whole point of balance work, right? It's engaging that core. Here we go, 5 more seconds on this side. Squeeze those shoulders, feel the work in the right place, right? Mind to muscle, and there we go. All right, back down to the floor with me. Tie this shoe so the same thing doesn't happen. Not mat jumps though. This time we're gonna do some mountain climbers. Get me a good flat body line here in your plank position, and you're gonna work, this is your slow version, right? I'm giving you the modification first. Just bring one knee in, bring it back. If you're ready to go with me, bring this essentially high knees, but from a plank position. Shoulders should be over the top of your wrists, stacked so that your shoulders are getting a workout here, but not straining this way, all right? Try and keep yourself just above the wrists to make sure we're working the muscle group we're attempting to work here. 15 seconds. Keep your breathing on. 10 seconds. Whew. Let's go, let's go. Feel the burn. 5, 4, guys. 3 more supersets, and then we have 5 minutes of abs, and we're done ski. All right, grab that weight. We're gonna do some bicep curls. Now here's where I'm gonna bring in a lighter weight for the second half of this move, all right? So we're gonna be doing some straight up bicep curls, one arm only. However, we are also going to be doing it off of one leg. More one leg action, right? Here we go. I'm standing on my left leg, lifting with my right arm, all right? Keep that elbow into your side, and I'm turning that weight up into a bicep curl. Just standard bicep curl here, right? Good, here we go. I'm gonna turn this way. Keep the elbow into your side. Don't let that elbow flare out. That puts the weight on a different part. It is much less good for that poor elbow joint. Good. Focus on squeezing and contracting that bicep. Focus on that contraction of that muscle. Yes, if you're lifting heavy enough, should be burning already. Keep those glutes on, the core on. Fun fact, did you know that your quads, your hamstrings, and your glutes are a part of that core complex, right? You think of core and you think of your abs and maybe your back, but actually it goes down into your butt and your quad or your hamstrings as well. All right, here we go. Switch it up, pick up that lighter weight. Lighter weight for me. Don't need to be on 2 legs. Don't need to be on 1 leg. You're gonna give me a hammer curl, right? Just bring it straight up. Give me a traditional curl. And then I want you to angle it out wide and give me a wide curl. Hammer, traditional, and wide. Good. Pick up some speed if you can. I am down to a 5-pounder here. This is intended to be a quicker move, right? Lighter weight, quicker pace. But if you went heavy enough on that last one, this one is going to be burning that poor bicep. Oh my goodness. Here we go, 10 more seconds on this poor right arm, and then it gets a break, and we get to destroy the left arm. All right, here we go. 2 and 1. Whew. All right, you got a 30-second break, and then we're hitting the other side, and then we got some triceps. All right. All right. Get yourself ready. Same deal, this time we're gonna be standing on the right leg and bicep curling with that left arm. 10 seconds left, get that breathing under control. How's it going? How's your burn going, right? We should be getting a pretty solid burn here if you're keeping your heart rate up. Here we go, ready? Right leg is on, left arm, let's go. Here we are, curling. Yes. Excellent work. Keep it on, keep those abs on. Did you see me starting to lean to the side? That's me compensating because I didn't have everything turned on properly in my glutes and my abs. There we go. That's better. Keep that elbow in. If you wanted to have something next to you for balance, you could do that to help you out. If you're not at a place where you can curl and keep your balance super steady, understood. A wall is fine. This is getting really heavy. I hope it's getting heavy for you as well. All right, there we go. There was my break. Keep it going for 10 more seconds. 5, tap it down. See that? Lose balance, tap it down. No big deal. Get back in the game. 3, 2, and 1. Set that down. Pick up that 5-pounder. Here we go. Give yourself a solid base to stand on. I'm going to go about hips distance here. Hammer, traditional, and wide. Good. You know what's up. Try and pick up some speed here. Hammer curl, and wide. Excellent. Keep it going. Rotate this, working your bicep in slightly different ways each time. Really getting all the way through that muscle. Oh Lord, we're getting through that muscle. All right, here we go. Let's go. Push through. We only have one more move before abs. We're gonna get our triceps with some skull crushers and bring that bench back into play with some dips. All right, for dips, you can use a bench if you've got one. You can use a stair, a couch works. Back in the day when I was first starting out and I didn't have all the gear that I have now, I used my couch for dips. All right, totally fine. You've got a 30-second rest here, and we're about to do our tricep action moves. Y'all are killing it. This is a good workout. This is a tough workout. If you are still with me, kudos. All right, I'm gonna get my bench set up here so that I'm ready when we get into these dips. All right, bench is ready. As a matter of fact, you can even do these skull crushers from a seated position if you really wanted to. I'm gonna go ahead and do them standing here. All right, so I have the weight. Sorry, I'll show you this here. I have the weight suspended between my hands. I'm gonna bring it up over my head. I'm gonna drop it straight back. Notice these elbows in tight to my head. Your elbows are gonna wanna flare out. That puts unnecessary stress into that rotator cuff, into those shoulders that you don't want. Keep this move in those triceps by keeping those elbows pulled in to your head. And then slowly lift that weight up to the top, hold it for a sec, and slowly let it fall down. All right? You will get much more out of this move if you take it slow. If you're pressing up real fast, you'll get something out of it, but not quite as much as if you're going a little slower on this one. Save the speed for dips. All right, I'm only using a 15-pound weight here, and my triceps are on fire because I'm taking this slow enough to make them really work. All right, and there's our 1-minute marker. Set that bad boy down. Join me in some dips. Now, the closer in your legs are, your feet are to your body, the easier this move is. Also, you want to make, I'm going to step out just a little bit, and I'm going to come up on my heels and make it a little harder. You also want to make sure that your back is coming down straight right in front of whatever surface it is that you're dipping off of. All right? Keep yourself as close to that surface as possible. You're not trying to come out here like this. Keep it in a straight downward motion. This is me coming up to shake it out because, oh my goodness, this is getting in there. I'm going to put my feet flat, make it a little easier so that I can keep going. All right? It is okay to modify so that you don't have to stop as much. Or keep it going heavy and just keep pausing like I'm doing. 3, 2, and 1. Holy cow. All right, there you go. You made it through the heaviest lifting part of that workout. High fives and props to you. We've got 5 minutes of abs coming at us here. We are going to go right into it in 10 seconds. I'm gonna pick up a weight. You could do this without a weight. If you've never done this before, as a matter of fact, let's do this without a weight first. All right, there are a couple of options for you here. All right, number 1, we're gonna do some side bends. Sorry, I can't decide what I'm gonna do here. Side bends. So I'm gonna bend over, just hinge here at the waist, focusing on these muscles here, contracting to pull you back up. Bend it over, contract to pull you back up. Now, if you've got that motion, pick up a weight. Bend it over and contract. So now you've got the weight working against you on this side, and then you have to bring it and control that weight on the way down. So you're working those oblique muscles on both ends of this move. Good. If you wanted to jump this up a notch, and I encourage you to do so, I'm going to press this weight up over my head, and then I'm going to bring this hand inside and keep this arm directly up overhead. I'm looking up at it to make sure that this stays stacked so that the work is in my abs. If you don't keep them stacked, that work goes into the shoulders and the back, and that's not where we want it. Here we go. And 1. All right, hit pause. Switch sides. Same thing on the other side. So are you doing this, right? Are you doing this move here? Or are you gonna do with me and come up overhead? Now you could do this overhead move without a weight as well. Just put that arm up overhead, bend down. If you want to try upping your game, but you're not ready for adding a weight, just try leaving that arm straight up overhead. Make sure that you're feeling it in through those obliques. Ooh. My shoulder twisted funny. There's exactly what I'm talking about. Be careful. Keep it nice and straight up over top. There we go. Something tweaked a little bit weird there. Don't want that to happen. All right, that was that side. That felt like it went really fast. All right, here we go. We are going to jump right in to some penguins. Are you ready? Penguins look like this. As a matter of fact, I'm taking off my vest for the rest of this. I feel like when I get down on the floor to do ab moves, sometimes the vest messes with my form. So I'm gonna ditch that. Here we go. We're on the ground here. Now, what I want you to do is put those hands, palms facing the ceiling, and reach your hand out towards your heel. Use those oblique muscles to pull your body side to side. You can either go nice and slow, or since this is meant to be a lighter, faster move, pick up the pace, right? Try and lift those shoulders up off the ground. Reach as far down that foot as you can. If you can get past your heel, great, do it. Here we go. Side, side. I'm gonna go a little slower and controlled and really feel those obliques kick in as I get over to each side. 15 seconds left on this move. Try to keep those knees steady. They're gonna wanna wobble back and forth. You can probably see mine doing it some. That's why I thought of that, right? 2 and 1. All right, next move. Are you ready? Whew, we're almost there, y'all. 2 more moves. I am on fire here. All right, I'm gonna take a weight. You could do this without a weight if you would like. We are gonna put our feet planted down here. You're gonna tap a weight down or just tap your hands down over the top of your head. Feel that good stretch. As a matter of fact, I think I want my legs to be straight out. Put your legs straight out here. We are gonna come straight up overhead with whatever you've got, and then I want you to crunch it up. You don't need to come all the way, so I'm gonna take my weight this time, bring it up, crunch it up part way, bring it back down, and tap it back on the ground, bring it up. All right, join me. With weight, without weight, whatever you need to do. If you're struggling to do this and keeping your feet flat on the floor, like we did last time, bend those legs up and put a weight on top of your toes, or tuck those feet up under a couch, or have another human that's in your house come and sit on your feet so they don't move. If you have a really well-trained, really heavy dog, have them come and sit on your feet. Or sleep. Lou is sitting right behind me, sleeping. Should have him just lay on my feet for me. All right, y'all. Uno más. 1 move left. We're gonna do a C sit and punch. So what you're gonna do is come here into a C sit, right? If you need your feet to be on the floor, keep them on the floor. If you can get them up off the floor, great. And we're just gonna punch it out. All right, here we go. In 3. And there's our timer. C sit, punch, punch, across your body, all right? You can jab it out to the front if you want. I'm gonna go across so that I'm getting the entire abdominal area. All right, so I'm actually gonna put my feet down and lean back into it a little bit more, all right? I feel this a lot more in the center and top of my abs, and that's actually what I'm really wanting here, is everything up here. I didn't quite have it engaged enough. Back here, I'm having a harder time. We're gonna see if I can keep my feet up off the ground. Nope, we're too tired for this. It's been a long weekend. Some days you got it, some days you don't. It's all good. Here we go. We're just gonna fight through this, literally and figuratively. 10 more seconds. Here we go. Punch it out. Feel that through your core. 5. You got this. 3, 2, 1, and boom. All right, y'all. We did it. We made it through another workout. You guys are rock stars. That was a solid 35 minutes. Be sure that you go and stretch out all the things that we just worked, all right? We did quite a bit of work on those glutes, on those hamstrings, and I want you to make sure that you get those stretched out, stretch out those quads, the biceps, everything. Get everything nice and stretched and limber so that you're not too terribly sore tomorrow. Thanks again for working out with me. Have a fabulous rest of your day. High fives. See you next time. And bye.